This changed everything. I played video games my whole life as a kid, and I was so used to playing 2D games likes of on the Sega Mega Drive, Super Nintendo, Sega Master System, but I never experienced anything like this, and I was in for a shock. This was beyond anything I'd ever seen in my entire life. This was the start of a long journey into my passion and my love for video games, and this console brought it to a whole new level. So here I just want to actually share my original and first experience with the PlayStation 1, and to show you how excellent of a platform it is and why I consider it to be probably the greatest platform of all time. Because like I said, it really changed the game for me. There was so much in it, and my first experience was just incredible with the games that I got to test out and the demos I got to play. And like I said, it was beyond anything I'd ever seen, and it opened up a whole new doorway for just new experiences and just so much fun times playing new games, playing with my mates, my brothers, and all of us just having so much fun. So my aim here is literally to share my experiences and to tell you the stories of all the games that I've played on the PlayStation 1 throughout the year, and to know and to see if other people have similar experiences, and even get them to share as well. Because for me, the PlayStation was an incredible experience, and it still is even to this day. Even with new consoles on the go and technology has changed so much, it all started with this, and in my opinion this is definitely one of the best experiences ever, and it's never been better, I think, until even to this day. That nostalgia, that feeling that it actually gives you is just so intense, and it's an incredible experience. So keep watching till the end of this video, and I'm going to show you, and we're going to explore all the games that I actually played on my first playthrough of the PlayStation, and I'm going to explain my stories behind each one, and how and what I thought of them, and how much fun I actually had playing the PlayStation. Because like I said, it was an incredible experience and I'll never forget it, and I just think it's something that really needs to be talked about, because it's just, the PlayStation was so unique for its time and it offered so much. So yeah, keep watching, and I'm going to show you each of these games, and we're just going to have fun. So sit back, relax, and we'll get into it. So this ended up being the very first game I ever played actually on the PlayStation, Shockwave Assault. Now my mate Mark, he was always more mad into these type of games than I was, but I said I'd give it a go, and you know what, it actually looked pretty cool. Graphically it was really good, but again, I just didn't really understand the whole concept of it, and I did find it difficult because I did not know really what to be doing or what to be at when I was playing it. A lot of it just didn't make sense. I just couldn't figure it out.
This isn't a game, Lieutenant.
But I thought it was pretty cool all the same. I couldn't really actually get past the first level because I just kept dying the whole time. So I really didn't know what to be doing. But I'll admit, I actually thought it was pretty cool, because even though these wouldn't be the type of games I'd be actually into, it was very different, because I'd never seen anything.
Just fine.
I never seen anything like this before. I was just completely just bemused by it. But again, even though my mate Mark did let me go and have a go at this here when I was playing it, I was like, yeah, it's pretty cool, but I was kind of itching to want to play something else, because I spent the whole evening literally looking at all different game cases and the demos that he had, because I was completely blown away by it. I was like, demos? What do you mean by demos? And I never realised that you could actually just play physical demos of games. Like you could play like one level and so forth.
This isn't a game, Lieutenant.
And I thought it was pretty cool, so I did play this for a little bit, and I thought it was pretty cool, but at the same time all I wanted to do then was just, when I seen the other games that he had there and demos and stuff, I literally, all I wanted to do was just get started and get stuck into playing them. But after about an hour or so of playing this here, eventually moved on to something else. So I just wanted to see what the other games looked like.
It's vital.
This was actually the next CD I actually wanted to play after playing Shockwave Assault. I wanted to jump straight into the demos, and after seeing that intro I was completely blown away, because I'd never seen like a trailer or a game's kind of trailer for a video like that on it, like for technically like anything like before, and I was just like, holy crap, it's like, this just looks insane. I was like I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was incredible. So Mark showed me through all this type of stuff, showed me some of the previews and tech demos and stuff. I had a look at some of the video demos, etc. And it's just like, holy crap. Couldn't believe what I was actually seeing.
Round one, fight.
I was just like, holy crap, games can actually look this bloody good. I was like, I just genuinely, just by watching the videos, I was like, Jesus, this is mental. And considering the PlayStation had actually been out over a year and a half at this stage before I ever first played it, I was just completely just blown away by it. I was just like, holy Jesus, it's just like, this is insane, it really is. Not only was I playing amazing games, but then when I seen these demos, like, there's more, I was just like, this is, you know, I just got so excited. I just like, it was like almost like butterflies in my stomach. I was just like, wow, this is just totally different. This is something else. I knew the one I started playing a lot of these demos and games, I was like, yeah, this is definitely something special. I remember when I was actually going to play Destruction Derby for the first time, and I was asking my mate Mark, I was like, what's this about? He's like, dude, you can actually smash cars with this. And I'm like, what? Really? For real? And he's like, yeah, just play it and see what you think. Now, it was only just the arena level, and it was only like a 90-second demo, but still it was more than enough for me to just be kind of just left blown away by what I was actually seeing. Not only had I played a load of other games, like cool demos and so forth, but the fact is that you could actually go in, play a driving game, and the fact is that you could literally just smash cars to pieces was just absolutely phenomenal, and it was so realistic. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I was just like, yo, I said to my mate Mark, I said, man, this is just freaking awesome. And it's like, going back what I said with other games I was playing, I was like, this is insane. It's one of the best experiences I've ever had with playing a console, because there were so many good games. Like, he had so many awesome games there, and even just demos. And because of the first time I was first playing the PlayStation, I just could not believe what I was seeing. It's just everywhere I turned, everything was just epic to me. I just like, and it just kept getting better and better. And this here was a prime example of that. And again, even though this was only a 90-second demo, I played the crap out of this for at least a good couple of hours. Myself and Mark would take turns to see who could get the highest score and so forth. We just had a blast playing it. So yeah, definitely one for the books for sure. Love this game. The next game after Destruction Derby that I played was Wipeout. I didn't know what to expect with this, because it was like, this looks beyond anything I've ever actually seen. I've never seen a game like this before. Not something like with, they kind of look like spaceships. My mate Mark was like, this game's actually cool. And then I seen it and I was like, wow, this actually looks awesome. Not that I really knew exactly what to be doing. Because I wasn't sure at first that I would actually like it. But I was like, wow, I actually do like this. Not easy, very, very tough game. Damn, is it good. Yeah, you'll have to excuse my skills in this. I don't play this game as much as I used to, and I always found this one quite hard as well, even compared to the second one, which I'll show up now in a bit. Right by 2097, because that was also another demo on one of the discs too. I really like this one, but it was tough. Yeah, I definitely was impressed with Wipeout, for sure. I actually thought it was beyond anything I'd ever seen, and it just looked cool. Next up was ESPN Extreme Games. Says, you know what, this actually looked pretty cool, and as soon as I went to play it, I was like, oh my god, this just reminds me so much of Road Rash, because I played Road Rash 2 on the Sega Mega Drive, and I was like, this reminds me so much of that game. Now this was tough as hell, but it was actually quite fun, and the fact is that you could kick the crap out of people as well and knock them off their bikes and so forth. I was like, yeah, this is definitely down my street, because it just reminds me Road Rash was exactly the same, so I definitely had a lot of fun with this one. Yeah, this game was actually very tough, but it was fun. And the cool thing about this one, this demo was actually quite long. You're playing this for actually, this demo would easily take you 5 to 10 minutes to complete. Because I was just playing it the whole time. I was like, God, it's like, my friend Mark was like, dude, this is just like Road Rash, and he was like, yeah, that's what I loved about it as well, he said. So it's like, yeah, straight away you could definitely see. So we both actually played a few goes of this here, just kicking the crap out of everybody, just having a good laugh, and trying to see how far we could actually get, what place we could actually get. We could never get that far, but we'd only get within the last couple of places, but we managed to get to like 9th or 10th. And even if that was pretty cool, is the fact is that there's hidden areas, hidden routes you can take as well. So we were trying to explore, trying to find all these hidden routes that you can take. So that was a pretty cool thing, because it's something that you didn't really see too much, even from games I would have played. The fact is you were playing something completely new, and you were still able to explore, and even on demos as well, which is pretty freaking awesome. Yeah, as you can tell, my skills haven't really improved in the game all that much over the years either. Because this was a really tough game, I will admit. Yeah, I usually got knocked down more times than I knocked people down, so. I just couldn't get over, like, so even the graphics at the time. I know they may not stand up as well today, but I remember looking at them and I was like, this just looks insane, like how it looks. At the time it looked so real. So it did. I was just completely blown away by the graphics. Everything that I'd seen up to this point with the games I've been playing, I was just like, this is just... I was just super excited to just keep playing. All I wanted to do was just keep playing. Yeah, I just remember the first time when I did play this, I just crashed into everything. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just completely just distracted with how graphics were. I was like, this just looks mental. Plus it was so much fun as well, seeing everybody getting the crap kicked out of them as well. Yeah, this was tough, but I really enjoyed this one. Yeah, this was actually a good laugh. We actually played this for quite a bit, so we did. And it was a long demo as well, so really enjoyed that one. Next game then I actually tried to jump into was play Jumping Flash, because I was trying to kind of, after playing the racing games, I was right, I'll try and play the games in order to some degree, but I was just like that excited just to try everything literally on the list. I was just like, no, I just had to give it all a go.
Ready to go?
But then when I tried this and I was like, okay, what the hell am I doing? This was very, very different. I'll be honest, I actually struggled with this one, to play this one. Oh, this is I actually enjoyed this. I was like, this is actually very different compared to what I would normally play, so even though it was tough, yeah, I actually found this one actually quite enjoyable, even though it was tough. I actually spent a little bit of a while trying to play this, trying to figure where everything was, and I got the hang of it. But yeah, it was probably usually not the type of game I would probably thought I would have liked, but it was actually quite cool because it was the fact that it was in 3D and the platform elements. It was different, definitely very different. One of the next games I tried on the disc was Nova Storm. I actually thought this was pretty cool, but it was really tough. It reminded me, I used to have a game called Space Harrier on the Sega Master System years ago, and it kind of reminded me like that. But yeah, I wasn't that great at it. I was like, yeah, because I was dying very, very quickly in this. No matter what I did, I just kept dying. Yeah, I never lasted too long playing this demo, so I didn't. I really, really struggled with it. But I thought it was pretty cool. I actually had a few goes at that, so I did. One of the last games I actually played on that demo disc was actually Loaded. This game was tough, but I actually had a good laugh with this one. It's bad because you could shoot guys and then they would just explode, and I was like, holy crap. I was like, this is mental. Yeah, this one was actually quite violent because we wasn't used to seeing that type of games. Mind you, it didn't last long playing this as well. I got kicked around as much as I can count. Yeah, the first time I actually ever played this, I didn't actually get far in it at all. I barely got past the first couple of rooms because I didn't even know to grab key cards. I didn't even know that you'd use different colour keys for different doors or anything. I hadn't a clue. It was just like, this is very, very different from most games that I would have played. So yeah, I definitely struggled with this one. As you can see, it didn't last long. Yeah, I didn't go too far with this now. But I enjoyed it, but yeah, it was tough. Really tough. After I played all the rest of the games on the demo, all that was left was just a video demo of Total NBA 96. And my mate was like, oh, Peter, you can't play that because it's just like a trailer. I was like, oh sure, I'll have a look at it anyway. But when I seen it, I was like, holy crap. I was like, this just keep getting better and better. I was like, this just looks, you know, like you're watching a real basketball game. I was just completely blown away by everything I was seeing. It's like, is this even possible? Because I'd literally just only been playing the likes of the Super Nintendo and the Mega Drive and the Sega Master System for years, like, and the PlayStation had been out a year and a half, but I never really thought much of it. I never really looked into it until my mate Mark had actually gotten it, until the time I went down to play it. And then I was just completely just in awe, starstruck, literally, from what I was seeing. I'm just like, this just keeps getting better and better and better. Everything I'm looking at just looks awesome. I was just like, wow, this is just absolutely mental. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I really couldn't, like, just absolutely insane. I've talked about a lot of the games that I played in this video, but I actually want to continue on. But in order to do so, I'm going to break this video up into 2 parts, as it is quite long. So keep watching in the next video, where I will actually be showing you more of the games that I actually played on my first experience with the PlayStation, and I will show you and explain more of my stories and so forth, so that you can get a better understanding of my experiences and see if it's something that you can relate to. So make sure to keep watching, and I will see you in the next video.